Once upon a time in India, a young NRI returned from South Africa. Someone asked him, "Now you are back to India, what are you going to do?" "I don't know," he replied. He came from foreign country, but his clothes and heart were yearning for India. "India is an alien country to me. I have many things to learn about her." And his ignorance was answered by an elderly journalist. "Go and find India. You will see what you need to see. Make India proud of herself." And the young man began his discovery of India. Where he saw utter poverty, starving farmers, restless youth, dirt, discrimination, pain and misery everywhere. He was touched. He wanted to change this. And he changed himself first. He changed his clothes. And the nation followed him. He said, "How can I be one of them if I don't look one of them?" He changed his role and the nation followed him. He said, "I would love to introduce myself as a sweeper. I would rather love to die as a sweeper. More than freedom, this country needs Swachhata." He changed the fashion of the nation. He made khadi the way of life in the country. He himself started weaving charkha and gave a strong message of desperate need of country's self-reliance in manufacturing. He said, "You will get political freedom of India, but where would you bring economical independence from?" He changed the perspective of the social India. He wondered, how can a set of people be labeled as untouchables for cleaning filth and dirt? He labeled them as the God's own men. He changed the ways of protest. He walked 241 miles from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi with 80 soldiers of non-violence to break the unjust salt law and sparked the nationwide civil disobedience movement for Purna Swaraj. He changed the direction of the freedom movement of India. He said, "An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind," and equipped the movement with the force of truth and non-violence. He changed himself and he changed India. He freed millions of mindsets and he freed India and gave a successful message to the world. Be the change you want to see in the world. Almost a century later, India is free, young and modern. Seems that the thoughts of that old NRI are outdated. Who has got time to bother about the country? Has India really forgotten you, Bapu? India is undergoing change that Bapu wanted to see. Here everybody is joining Mission Clean India. Here every poor man is enjoying his own bank account. Being a laborer is a matter of pride here. Not just streets, Ganga too is being cleaned. All the government officers are being responsibly punctual and thoroughly accountable to the public. India is making a historical move towards self-reliance. Dream of lighting up each house is realizing. Model villages are being created. Smart cities are being built. Doing business in India is easier than ever now. Government and industries, government and laborers are best friends now. This country is turning younger than ever. and the youth is making the government answerable, sitting at their home. Indeed, India is fulfilling Bapu's dreams of clean India, self-reliant India, good governance, and empowerment of the last person in the queue. But much more is yet to be done. Like that young Ziddi NRI, today we have many with the same fire and passion in their hearts to change India, to develop India, to educate India, to skill India, to take her on the top of the world. India can never forget the contribution of that NRI who gave us Swaraj. India can never ignore the contribution of these NRIs who want to gift us Vikas. This is not an end of our journey. It's just a beginning to fulfill the dreams of Gandhi and aspirations of 125 crore people of India. Together we can be change we want to see in the world. Go and find India. Make India proud of herself.